This case starts with an 18-year-old defendant standing in court for burglary of a habitation, a serious felony that could mean up to 20 years in prison. At first, it looks like she might catch a break through something called deferred adjudication, which is basically a second chance to avoid prison if she follows strict probation rules. But what happens next shows just how quickly that opportunity can fall apart. Stick with us, because this courtroom story takes a dramatic turn from second chances to a prison sentence that changes everything.
Court is calling 2023 CR 0168A, State of Texas versus Aria Frosto. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Andrew K. Hicks.
Are you Ms. Frosto?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Frosto, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Judge.
Ms. Frosto, I'm showing you what's entitled Court's Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with offense of burglary?
Right here, the judge lays out something extremely important: the range of punishment. Burglary of a habitation in Texas is a second-degree felony, which means the stakes are incredibly high. We're talking to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Now notice how the court carefully confirms that the defendant understands every single right she's giving up. This is standard legal procedure, but it's crucial because once a plea deal is accepted, reversing it becomes very difficult.
Burglary of a habitation, that's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Ms. Frosto, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain,
This moment reveals just how large this case actually is. The judge lists multiple victims and even mentions that several other cases are being taken into consideration as part of the plea deal. In legal terms, that usually means prosecutors are agreeing not to pursue additional charges if the defendant accepts the agreement. It's a strategy courts often use to resolve complex cases quickly. But here's the question for you. Do you think plea deals like this are fair, or should every charge go to trial?
agreement, there's a $500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking several cases into consideration. There's to be restitution to Adam Chavez, Chavis, Linda Pena, Tristan Muros, Muros, Leah Ware, War, Linda Michelle Pena, Alfred Rodriguez, Jasmine Bieber, Jose Hernandez, Nellie, Nellie Hernandez, and you are to agree that you committed the offense as a party with Stephen Potter Neely and Robert Alvarez. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, there haven't.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 6 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours community service restitution. Did you understand that was a recommendation from the state and the court does not have to follow that recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
State any evidence?
State all proceeds exhibit one and all attachments.
No objections.
All right, you may be excused. Showing you what's entitled waiving consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will find you guilty. Are proceeding with sentencing?
Your Honor, we have applied for deferred adjudication.
Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf?
The defense attorney is now shifting the focus from the crime to the defendant's background. We hear about an abusive childhood, difficult circumstances, and the hope that she can rebuild her life for her young son. This is a classic mitigation. Arguments basically asking the judge for mercy by showing the person behind the crime. But judges hear stories like this every day. The real question becomes, does hardship explain the behavior or just provide context for it?
Your point?
Yes, Your Honor. It's my understanding that this is her first offense, albeit there were very many on that day. She has led a very, very rough life. Her parents were abusive. She has had a rough go of it. Doesn't excuse what she's done. She also has learned, sadly, the hard way of choosing better companions to spend her time with. I can say on her behalf, however, I've been in touch with her grandfather. She has a very good support system with him. I've been in constant touch with him, and he agrees that she needs to take some responsibility for this, but on the same note, too, he doesn't want this to ruin her life. Wants the opportunity for her to be able to go forward and hopefully put this behind her. She has a child, 2-year-old son, who's currently with the father, and she wants to be able to see her son again. He wants to be able to get a job, repay these victims, and move forward.
All right, how old are you?
I'm 18, Your Honor.
How far did you go in school?
I'm up to a junior, and I'm completing school in the jail.
All right, is Child Protective Services involved?
No, ma'am.
Any drug use?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
Not currently, but marijuana,
And what else?
cocaine.
And what else?
That's it, Your Honor.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. The person who has your 2-year-old, the father, how old is he?
21, Your Honor.
And who does he live with?
He lives with himself. He has his own house.
Okay. Take in consideration 2023 CR 3325 3324, County Court Cause number 696143, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 695 488, 696 151, restitution, if any, to the following, and no contact with Adam Chavez, Chavis, Linda Pena, Pena, Tristan Muros, Muros, Leah Ware, Wear, Linda Michelle Pena, Alfred Rodriguez, Jasmine, Jazmine, Beaver, Beaver, Jose Fernandez, Nellie, Nellie Hernandez. You'd agree that you committed this as a party with Stephen Potter Neely and Robert Alvarez, and there's to be no contact with Stephen Potter Neely and Robert Alvarez. There's going to be a TAP evaluation while in custody. Follow the recommendations of the TAP. 6 years deferred adjudication, proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, and that includes your child. 150 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to want intensive parenting classes. Once she completes parenting classes, then the 150 hours of community service hours will be satisfied. She's going to get her GED, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, field visits, 1 time per month until further notice, CPS compliance if applicable. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Ms. Frosto, at some point in your life, the way somebody raised you, what somebody did to you is no longer an excuse to behave.
Listen closely to what the judge says here, because it's more than just a lecture, it's a warning about consequences. The judge is essentially telling her that if she keeps making the same choices, she'll miss out on her child's life, and possibly repeat the same cycle that hurt her growing up. Moments like this are powerful because they show the human side of the courtroom, where judges sometimes try to steer someone away from a destructive path before it's too late.
The way you do.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you continue on the path that you continue on, if you continue hanging around with people who mean you no good, who are up to no good, what's going to end up happening is you're going to find yourself missing a majority of your 2-year-old's life. And then your 2-year-old may or may not be in somebody's court saying, my mom was no good, and my mom treated me bad, and my mom put her friends before me. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're going to have to do better. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes. Court is calling 2023 CR 0168A, State of Texas versus Aria Eden Frosto. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Peter Calvarola for Ms. Foster, Your Honor.
And are you Ms. Frosto?
Yes.
Counsel, did you, I'm sorry, Ms. Frosto, I'm showing you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Aria Eden Frosto who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 0168A for the offense of burglary habitation on May 1st, 2023 for a term of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violating condition number 42 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Aria Eden Frosto did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the weeks of September 25th, October 2nd, October 9th, and October 16th, 2023 in violation of condition number 42.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
And Your Honor, oh, sorry.
Do you waive?
Yes, ma'am. We waived the other violation alleged in the motion.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 42, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? You need to speak up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition 42?
And now we reach the turning point. The defendant admits she failed to report to probation multiple times. In the legal world, that's a serious violation. Deferred adjudication only works if the person follows the conditions exactly. Missing meetings with a probation officer can trigger a motion to revoke, which means the court can go back, enter a conviction, and impose the original prison sentence. This is the moment where her second chance begins slipping away.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 42 true. Is there a proposed agreements?
There's not, Your Honor. The state is asking for a cap of 8 years in the prison, and I know the defense wants to ask for something else, Your Honor.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Yes, Your Honor. My client is requesting that, respectfully requesting that we possibly continue on probation.
Okay, you're gonna need to speak up. And everyone, you need to whisper. We're on the record. And if people are having reunions instead of chatting about cases, I'm going to ask that you hold off on your reunion talks. Yes.
Your Honor, respectfully, my client is requesting that she be reinstated on probation and subject to any programs that the court might deem appropriate. My client would also like to address the court if.
All right. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
My name is Aria Eden Frosto.
All right. What would you like to say?
I stand before you today to ask you to reinstate my probation and or give me a monitor to show you that I've matured since being 17. While being incarcerated, I have been working on my GED. I've also taken anger management courses and I've had good behavior since being incarcerated and always try to behave myself even on the outside. For being only 19, I am very mature for my age and I know I have a lot of potential. I also know my worth as a mother and a young woman. When it comes to being a hardworking, sophisticated woman, I plan on going to college when I am released. Also to do is what I need to for probation. I have an interest in cosmetology and I'm pursuing that as my career. I have a 3-year-old son that needs me at my best version of myself and looks up to me. I have 2 younger sisters, 14 and 13, that also look up to me as well. Since being incarcerated, I missed my son's 3rd birthday and my sister's 13th birthdays. They mean the world to me.
Let me stop you for a moment. So the main question for me is, why are you not reporting? This whole thing about you missing your son's 3rd birthday and your sister's 13th birthday, that's all on you. So why are you not reporting?
I had a very hard life growing up. I haven't had parents. I haven't known right from wrong most of my life.
So let me ask you this. When is it your choices and it's not the fact that you had horrible parents? When does it become your choice?
No,
When you're 30? And then it's no longer, you can say, well, I had a bad childhood. My parents were horrible. My parents didn't raise me.
I know you're not.
So when does it stop being your parents' problem or your parents' fault? When is it because you're making choices?
I've made very bad choices.
No, I mean, my question is, how old are you now?
19.
All right. So my question to you is, when is it, woe is me, my parents were horrible. When does it become, it's a choice you made?
This exchange is intense. The judge pushes back hard on the explanation that a difficult childhood caused the probation violations. In court, judges often draw a line between understanding someone's past and accepting excuses for present choices. The message here is blunt. At some point, responsibility shifts from your upbringing to your own decisions. What do you think, should the judge have been more lenient, or is personal accountability the most important factor here?
Right now, Your Honor.
No, when?
This choice.
When? Because what you're reading, you're giving me excuses as to why you didn't report. Your excuse is you don't know right from wrong, which I don't understand how that's even possible. But your excuse is I don't know right from wrong because I didn't have any parents to teach me right from wrong. And you're 19, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at what age will you stop making an excuse that I don't know right from wrong because my parents didn't teach me? What age will you be when you won't come before another court or somebody else using that as an excuse? Tell me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Stop that.
All right. So here's my other question. Why are you not reporting?
I had no transportation and I was trying my best. And I called him multiple times telling him my circumstance. And that was my probation officer.
Let me ask you this. Were you eating food? You need to say yes or no.
Yes, Your Honor.
So did you have a job?
No, Your Honor.
So how were you supporting yourself?
As best as I could.
No, what does that mean? How were you eating and supporting yourself if you didn't have employment?
I had my mom, but
All right, so you had your mom, the same mom who's a horrible parent who didn't teach you right from wrong, correct?
I chose her as my mom. She adopted me, but they had already said I had warrants out.
So were you living with her?
Yes.
And where is your 3-year-old?
He's with me and his dad. Back and forth. I see him on the weekends.
All right. So this is what I'm looking at. When this plea bargain was done, there were many cases that were taken in consideration. Have you paid any of the restitution?
Yes, Your Honor. I paid it when I went to probation the first time. I was paying my probation fees were $80 a month, and my drug fees, and I never came out dirty.
I mean, I just don't understand. You're not reporting. I don't understand that. I know this is your second motion to revoke.
Yes, Your Honor. But
So,
I want to change that. I really do. I want to change that.
All right. So I'm sorry, but you're not a good candidate for probation.
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, this is your second time. You've been given chances. I don't think there's anything else that the court can do for you. I mean, I don't think she has any prior history that would exclude her from potentially a shock probation, but I'm going to find her guilty. And as previously stated, I'm finding violation of condition number 42 true. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And I'm going to sentence her to 5 years in the prison. Give her credit for any time served. Probation, is there outstanding restitution?
I don't have any restitution.
Okay. All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you do have a limited right to appeal, and that's as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, and I will tell you this, if we can go off the record, if you want me to consider shock probation, when you're at the prison, you had better be doing something to show me that you're making improvements and that you're internalizing the reason why you were sentenced. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and you can talk to her about shock probation.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right, court is calling 2023 CR 0305, 2023 CR 0168B, and 2023 CR 0304, State of Texas versus Stephen Potter Neely. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
Robert Mauer for defendant, Your Honor.
Are you Mr. Potter?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, in each of the cause numbers, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
I did, Your Honor.
In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. In each cause number, Mr. Neely, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review those documents with your attorney and did you understand them?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I did.
State in cause number 2023 CR 0168B, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, ma'am.
And in cause number 2023 CR 0304, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
And in cause number 2023 CR 0305, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we're proceeding on count 1 and waiving count 2.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Potter, and each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
In cause number 2023 CR 0305, you're charged with the offense of theft, $30,000 to $150,000 of a vehicle. In 2023 CR 0304, you're charged with evading arrest, detention with the vehicle. Both of those causes are third-degree felonies. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. And cause number 2023 CR 0168B, you're charged with the offense of burglary of a habitation force. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
And each of the cause numbers, if you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for in either of the cause numbers, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
In each of the cause numbers, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
In each of the cause numbers, by entering these plea bargain agreements, you were giving up those rights. Did you understand? And in each of the cause numbers that you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in each of the cause numbers.
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense in each cause number?
I do.
Mr. Potter, in each of the cause numbers, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreements in each cause number?
No, ma'am, Your Honor.
In each cause number, are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, I'm showing you what's entitled plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
And each of the cause numbers, the state is requesting that your punishment be assessed at 3 years in the prison. All of the cases will run concurrent. There are several cases that are being taken in consideration, and you are to agree that you acted as a party with Robert Alvarez and Aria Frosto in cause number 2023 CR 0305 and 2023 CR 0168B. Did you understand
Yes,
that
ma'am.
to be the plea? Defense?
Yes,
State?
it is, Your Honor.
Each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver repeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am, Your
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions in either of these cases?
No, ma'am.
And cause number 2023 CR 0168B, showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that there be restitution for all complainants in the above named cases, and those are the cases that were taken in consideration. Is that correct, state?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. And cause number 2023 CR 0305 to count one. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, and no contest?
Guilty.
And cause number 2023 CR 0168B. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
And in cause number 2023 CR 0304. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
State any evidence?
Yes, in each of the cause numbers, Your Honor, the state offers state exhibit number 1 with all its attachments. No objection.
In each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them? Did you sign them in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor.
In each of the cause number, again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor.
In each of the cause numbers, did you understand the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept it to evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. And cause number 2023 CR 0305, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. And cause number 2023 CR 0168B, court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. And cause number 2023 CR 0304, court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge Raskoway, PSI.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We contest the court followed plea bargain.
And cause number 2023 0305, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2023 CR 0168B, 2023 CR 0304. Take in consideration 2023 CR 0306, 0307, 0825, 0826. County Court cause numbers 696154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, 161. And you are to agree that you acted with a party or as a party with Robert Alvarez and Aria Frosto. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing in that cause number?
Not from defense, Judge.
In that cause number, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor.
And cause number 2023 CR 0168B. Court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2023 CR 0305 and 2023 CR 0304. Take in consideration 2023 CR 0306, 307, 825, 826, misdemeanor cases 696154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, 161, and there's to be restitution, if any, and the above cases taken into consideration. And that cause I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
In cause number 2023 CR 0304, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 3 years in prison. Your credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2023 CR 0168B, 2023 CR 0305, taking consideration 2023 CR 0306, 307, 825, 826, County Court cause numbers 696154, 696155 through 161. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. How old are you?
18 years old, ma'am.
All right, you're 18. You're starting out a horrible life of crime. You're going to have to make changes. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself living at the prison, living at the Bexar County Jail. If there's a drug or alcohol problem, there are plenty of places for you that are free. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Yes.
In the end, the court decided the defendant was not a good candidate for probation anymore. After already receiving a chance through deferred adjudication, the repeated violations convinced the judge that prison was the only remaining option. She was sentenced to 5 years in prison, though the judge did mention the possibility of shock probation later if she proves she's changing her life. Cases like this highlight how the justice system sometimes offers second chances, but also how quickly those chances can disappear if the rules aren't followed. If you found this courtroom breakdown as intense as we did, hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom stories and legal breakdowns.